DoorDash is prioritizing Dashers accounts that are completing shop and pay orders. Let's talk about it. Mr. Bet on You, back at you with another video with the Rideshare guy. Now, I'm gonna put some split screens of something that happened to me about 2 weeks ago. I use my shop and pay red card on DoorDash. I use it just about daily. They send me good orders, they send me bad ones, but they send me more good than bad. And I got this email saying I completed at least 7 shop and pays with a fill rate of 95%, meaning I was able to find the items or make a good substitution. And they gave me a Dash Now for a week to where I could Dash Now anytime I want. So basically gave me like what someone consider an old Top Dasher benefit. And I was able to Dash Now anytime I wanted for a week. I saw a lot of benefits from it. We'll get into that in a minute. And I'm gonna show you some of these shop and pay orders that I'm seeing in my St. Louis market. And I wanna know if you guys are seeing ones that are similar. Let's get into it. So before I get into why I think they're doing this and how it's helped me make more money in the last several weeks, let me know, do you have your red card? Do you use it? Do you do shopping delivers? Do you like it? Do you don't like it? What's the reasons? Let us know in the comments down below. And also let me know, did you get this email that I just showed you guys? And did you have any successes with it? What did you think? Okay, now let's get into some details here. I'm gonna put several screenshots of the orders that I've seen in the last few weeks. Big payouts, right? For me at least. And the base pay on these shopping pays is always very high. I've seen base pays $12, $7, $10. And if there's any kind of peak pay, obviously there's going to be even more. And if a customer leaves any kind of reasonable tip, a suggested tip or whatnot, these orders are usually really good. Plus, we have to remember these shop and pays are usually orders consumers are placing from a merchant that's pretty close. So the mileage on most of these for me is not that far. Now, for drivers out there, Dashers that don't like shopping, I get it. There could be out of stock items, long lines, it takes time. You do have to be selective, know which ones that you want, which ones you don't want, but completing 7 in a week is not difficult. Now, I want to talk about why I think they're incentivizing this program. DoorDash has really started to talk about and let consumers know about this shop and pay. You can get orders from merchants and retail merchants. They started it really last year and a half ago with the Double Dash, to where if you order from a restaurant, it gives you like 9 minutes in the Dasher consumer app to get something from like a CVS, a Walgreens, a 7-Eleven, right? They wanted their consumer base to know, hey, you can get things besides just food, right? Then we have this Super Bowl commercial that rolls out. Millions and millions, I think it was like $7 or $8 million they spent to roll this out so people can see this is an option and a wide audience could see and hear about this. Right after the Super Bowl, that's when I got that email. I don't think it's a coincidence in timing. I think they see other apps like Instacart struggling and are trying to take some of that marketplace, right? And have consumers have more options. Because we know DoorDash isn't just food delivery. They even say themselves, it's getting anything dashed to your door. There's no food in the name. There's no eats. You can have anything delivered. Auto parts. I mean, anything at retail, Macy's, Sephora, Bed Bath & Beyond, right? It's going beyond just the food delivery. I think this is their way of telling Dashers, hey, thanks for doing these orders. If you do these orders, you'll get Dash Now, you get this benefit, you'll get this, you'll get that. And the payouts have been absolutely amazing. A lot of people say, well, Pedro, there shouldn't be programs. Every Dasher should just see this. It should just be, they shouldn't be playing these games. And you might not be wrong, but I'm showing you guys what DoorDash is doing in 2023, the opportunities that could be there for you so that you can maximize your earnings while you're out on the road. I just got done doing a 5-day, $2,000 challenge in my market of St. Louis. If you check my channel out, you've seen the progress. You can check the community post with all the highlights and the numbers. I've never made that amount of money with DoorDash. My acceptance rate is the highest it's ever been. I completed a lot of shop and pay orders. I don't think it's a coincidence. DoorDash, in my opinion, in 2023 is prioritizing Dashers accounts based on what orders they take, what shop and pays they do, acceptance rate in a diamond zone. I believe these things are true because I've seen the results and I've shown receipts of these results. Shop and pay is going to be very, very, very important to DoorDash. And if you make it important to you and make money with the good ones and shop some of those, you might see some benefits to it. Like I said earlier, there's always pros and cons to any of these type of programs and what orders you take. There will be times that the store will have something that will be out of stock. The line will be long. The red card might get declined. That's happened to me once this past week because there wasn't enough money, because the total amount that the DoorDash thought it would be was actually higher at the store because, some item costs are going up in places, in retail shops, and even fast food places, right? But that's going to be part of the gig work that we do. You're going to run into those type of issues. But if you don't have your shop and pay card yet, and you're afraid to use it, just activate it. Get one, get with DoorDash, activate it. You'll see some offers. You might be surprised at some of these. You know, Aldi is on Shop and Pay now for DoorDash. I did one the other day. Paid me $27. It took me 30 minutes from beginning to end. Who wouldn't want to do that? And it was 5 miles, right? So some of these will take you longer. Some of them might not take long at all. Some of them are 2-3 items at a Walgreens that might pay you $9 for 2 miles. Who doesn't want to order like that? It takes you 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes to make $9. In most markets, I think that's a pretty good order, and the miles to money is usually pretty good. So I want to hear from you guys. Do you use your red card? What do you think about the prioritizing Dashers accounts that are completing a decent, 7 or more shop and pays with a 95% fill rate? I want to hear your guys' questions and comments, concerns down below. If you've been thinking about, or if you are a newer DoorDash driver, Uber Eats, whatever, food delivery driver, check the course that we have to maximize your earnings in the description box down below. And let us know what you think about these shop and pays. I know a lot of people don't like them. I've been seeing huge benefits, and I have 7,400 deliveries. Since January, I've been seeing even better offers with the shop and pays. More merchants are on them, like I said, Aldi and many others. These apps are nothing but an opportunity for many of us. And make sure that your account is set up to take advantage of as many opportunities as possible. And if the order isn't good, you don't take it. If it's good, you take it. It's as simple as that. If you want more DoorDash content, check out this next video here, and I'll see you next Sunday on The Rideshare Guy.